This cheetah is already dead. It just doesn't know it yet. A crocodile is one of nature's most effective predators in the animal kingdom. They have remained largely unchanged for millions of years due to their near-perfect hunting strategy and technique. This technique relies on patience, stealth, and power, and not to mention precise timing. In this video, we will be discussing in details how a crocodile hunts, its physical adaptation, and its feeding behavior. Crocodiles are large, semi-aquatic reptiles with powerful bodies adapted for survival in both water and on land. Their largest species, which is the saltwater crocodile, can grow up to 7 meters or 23 feet in length and can be found in Asia and Australia. A 7-meter long crocodile in Asia is pretty surprising, but not for Australia. There's an overgrown version of everything in Australia. Crocodiles are ambush predators, meaning they rely on stealth and patience rather than chasing their prey. They position themselves in the water with only their eyes and nostrils visible above the surface. This makes them nearly invisible to the prey. Their dark and rough skin also blends into the murky waters. They float with minimal movements, reducing the water disturbance, making them indistinguishable from a log of wood. Now, a crocodile can remain motionless or inactive for hours or even days, waiting for a prey to come close. Some species, like the mugger crocodile, will dig shallow pits during dry season, luring thirsty and unsuspecting animals, as seen from the opening clip of the video. These same species can balance sticks on their snout, attracting nest-building birds, which they can snatch up mid-air. I personally think these mugger crocodiles are the most notorious species of crocodiles. Once a prey is within its reach, they lunge upward and close their jaw around the victim. Crocodiles have one of the strongest bite force in the animal kingdom, with saltwater crocodile, again, exerting a bite force of over 3,700 psi. psi meaning pounds per square inch. It is a crushing and inescapable grip. Once it has you in its jaws, the odds of you surviving are next to zero. There's a tiny flaw in the crocodile's jaw design though. Their entire jaw strength is focused into clamping down and not opening up. As a matter of fact, you could hold down its jaw with just a few rubber bands. Please do not try to recreate this. Secondly, their corneal teeth are also designed for gripping and not chewing, so the prey has to be swallowed whole or torn into smaller pieces. This can be extremely difficult for really large animals, but the crocodiles have evolved a method to solve this problem, and we'll get to that in a bit. When the jaws of the crocodile are clamped shut around its prey, it starts to drag it into the river. And while underwater, their palatal valve, which is a flap at the back of their throat, prevents water from entering into their lungs while they hold the prey down, trying to drown it. After the drowning process is complete, they can proceed to the next step, which is the eating. This is the complicated part of it. As noted before, they cannot chew, so they have to swallow chunks of meat. They can drag off loose flesh parts before swallowing or utilize the death roll. If you are enjoying this video, please consider subscribing to the channel so you can get notification when other videos like this come up. The death roll is a technique used to break apart large prey into small pieces, drown struggling prey by keeping it underwater, or dislodge limbs or flesh from carcasses. The crocodile bites into its prey and spins its entire body violently in the water or on land. This twisting motion generates tremendous amount of torque, which is rotational force, which can disorient its prey or rip it apart. Now bear in mind that for smaller prey like the monitor lizards, the death roll is not necessary. The croc simply flings them around until chunks of meat breaks off. To initiate the death roll, the crocodile first secures its prey by clamping down into its neck, head or waist, or any huge chunk that it wants to cut off with its incredible bite force. It then anchors itself to something solid or the riverbed as leverage, tucks in its leg closer to its body to increase the rotational force, and initiates a rapid spin twisting his whole body around on the point of contact with the prey. The force of the spin rips the flesh apart and breaks tendons and bones. If another crocodile is nearby, they would hold down the prey by biting into it, while the first crocodile rolls, making the dismemberment easier. So yes, they also coordinate to eat or feed. This process can be repeated multiple times until dismemberment is complete. Now, not every prey requires the death roll, like I said, because crocodiles are opportunistic feeders, which means they will eat anything available to them within their size bracket. Smaller crocodiles eat insects and small fish and frogs and also birds. Medium-sized crocodile will eat mammals and larger fishes. Then large-sized crocodile will eat antelopes, zebras, wild beasts and humans, and even other crocodiles for that matter. It has such a wide variety of prey because it's an effective hunter with so many little perks that come together to boost its hunting arsenal, such as eyes and nostrils positioned at the top of its head to allow it to remain submerged while still being aware of its surroundings. It also has a streamlined body and muscular tail which help with sudden burst of movement, especially when it's lunging out of the water to attack the prey. Webbed feet to provide additional control in the water while swimming or navigating. It also has night vision to help it see in pitch black environments. Tiny bumps on their skin detect vibration in the water, allowing them to sense movement of prey even in complete darkness. They also have excellent hearing for detecting low frequency sound like animal movements, and their sense of smell helps them to locate prey from long distances. The likelihood of you seeing a crocodile before it sees you is very low. Now, to top it all off, they have a really slow metabolism, which enables them to survive for a long period of time on little or single meals. A large prey can suffice a crocodile for months before it needs to hunt again. Crocodiles are also adaptive hunters and will become proficient in any new environment as long as it's conducive. They can hunt in rivers, lakes, saltwater, and even swamps. One of nature's most effective hunters may not be in commission for a very long time due to threats being faced by the crocodile population from habitat loss and human activities, including hunting, which is illegal, and poaching, which can lead to decline in their numbers. They are usually hunted for their meat, which is a delicacy in some cultures, and their skin, which is used to make luxury items like bags, shoes, and wallets. Now, it is important that we protect the lives of crocodiles because they play a vital role by maintaining a healthy ecosystem as the apex predator, helping to control population of other animals and invasive species, basically preventing overcrowding. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment below what you think I should cover or talk about next. You can also boost the video performance by sharing the links to your friends and loved ones. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.